Okay, welcome to all. I am Domenico from the Climate Social Forum, and today we are on the AgriHackathon back series webinars. AgriHackathon has been like one of the initiatives that the Climate Social Forum has run together with other associations like Sustainable Brigades India, Bridges of Hope, Poly Foundation, Tanzania Conservation Voices, and actually the goal was to foster innovation in agriculture. Today we are on the follow-up webinars. This is the second one of this series, and we have with us Hemantkumar Dumbre. So a pleasure to have you with Dumbre, and I'll give you the floor to introduce yourself and introduce the topic of today. That is very, very interesting. So please, Hemantkumar, the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you. Friends, I am Professor Hemantkumar Dumbre. I am the one of the member, that is the master trainer for CBRTI, that is Central Bee Research and Training Institute, which is at Pune, Maharashtra, India. And this institute is one of the oldest, and in Asia there is only one institute which is studying on the honeybees. So I am from that institute, and I'm master trainer for that for all over the India. I generally go for the different type of programs, for training programs here and there in the Maharashtra as well as in different parts of the India also. So today is one of the important topic Domenico has given to me, that is the innovations in the honeybees. So what are the different types of innovation which are taking place in the world or on the honeybee topic that we will see today. So I will start sharing with my screen so that you can understand it. Yes. Can you see my PPT presentation?
Yes, you can go into presentation mode.
Just wait. Yeah. Okay, good.
Perfect.
Okay. So this is my Professor Hemantkumar Dumbre, my name and my all details here with my cell number and even email ID also. So innovations in honeybees. Honeybees are the most important part for the pollination of the different types of plants as well as crops, which includes gives the yield also, as well as we give they give us a food. And because they are giving the foods, we can uh, remain able to survive on this earth. If there is no food, if there is no pollination, there will be no food, and if there is no food, we can't live in this world, on this globe, you can say. So this is what our great scientist has told us, like Albert Einstein. So bees are the most important part of our all type of crops, pollination, and giving food to us. So everybody knows this. So I will not go into detail regarding this. But what are the different type of innovation in honeybees right now goes in the different parts of the countries, in different universities and different scientists who are working on these honeybees. So I will try to summarize in a brief. Before going in honeybees and research and all these things, first I will like to introduce honeybees to a persons those who have already joined to us. So Albert Einstein said that if the honeybee disappears from the surface of the earth, man will have no more than 4 years to live. And this is a very stateway and very good sentence he has made. So this directly depend upon the pollination of the crops. Okay. So in India, there are around 29 states and 8 union territories of India. Out of that, only one state, that is Karnataka state, has declared that honeybees are a state insect, but other states have not mentioned it still now. On if you say in the planet, there are around different types of 20,000 known species of the bees are there. And out of that, very few, like say only 8, they can make the honey, which is a good source of our food for the different types of, say, like it is like a medicine, you can say that. So there are 2 small honeybee species, they are called as micropsis. 2 large honeybee species, they are megapsis. And 4 middle-sized honeybee species, they are apis. So these are different likewise. We will see in the next thing. See, important species of honeybees which are in the world are right now, they are divided into 2 parts. First one is they are living in open atmosphere that cannot be reared in the boxes. And the another one is those living in a dark place which can be reared in the boxes. So those they live in they cannot rear in the boxes but live in the atmosphere. They are the rock honeybees, giant honeybees. Then there are certain red dwarf honeybees also and black dwarf honeybees also. So there are different 4 species of they are there. And another which can be reared in the boxes are cavity nesting Asian honeybees, then Cochinois honeybees, then Philippine honeybees and Western honeybees. And there is one another species of honeybees which is called as stingless bees, which is very good for the pollination of different crops. Basically, those who have got a very small flowers, for those the damer honeybee or stingless honeybees are the best. Suppose if you see a colony of any honeybee, like say anyone, you will find there is only one queen. There are around 40 to 100 drones are there, and there are certain workers, like say 25,000 to 30,000. And if it is a rock bees, the very big comb is there, then it can be around 1 lakh of the honeybees, worker bees, they are staying in the comb. So if you see the structure of comb, you will find honey is attached, honey is filled into the that cells which are attached to the basically to a certain, say, any surface which is attached there, and for that it is there. So the honey is on the top, then you have pollen grains and then open brood like say eggs, then we have a larva, then we have pupa, our seal broods are here at the end. So if you see the queen is only one queen, she lives for around 3 years, and you can see this. You can see this queen is a double size, very big. This thing is there, and there is only one queen in the one comb or in one box. You can see. Queen lives for 3 years. I just told you, and what is her work? Work is around she has to lay eggs, 100 to 500 eggs in flowering season just, and she can lay up to even 1,000 eggs. Okay, so this is what a very simple function of the eggs. Queen is there, and this queen has got one very peculiar smell, and this peculiar smell has to be taken by any worker want to go outside from the comb. They have that particular worker has to take the smell from the queen and go out. But why they are going out? What is the reason? Reason is to do the pollination of crops. It's very important. If they don't do the pollination, we won't get the food also. To bring the water for the larvae and other bees also. Then to go for the toilet, even they are going out. So these are a very well disciplined organism, I will say. A small organism, but very well disciplined organism. Workers, there are, I told you, 25,000 to 30,000, and in a big comb, like say in Dorsata, you'll find 1 lakh workers also, they are there. Now, these workers generally lives about for 42 to 60 days. And what is their life cycle? Life cycle, eggs, egg from eggs. There is next is the larval stage, third is the pupal stage, and last one is the adult. So adult lives for about 42 to 60 days. A very short life cycle, say around 2 months only, 50 to 50 days to 60 days. But very busy life cycle, and they generally go for the this thing. So eggs, when a queen lay eggs, it looks like this a very beautiful eggs is there. It's like a rice grain, and in each cell you will find a very small one eggs are there. This is the eggs again, and this is also eggs. So eggs are laid by the queen in the cells. Then from eggs we will get a larvae, which is a white in color, almost, or in some cases it is quite a dark in color something. But basically they are the white in color. Okay. Then third one is the pupal stage. Pupal stage where it is a resting state, you can say. That means that they don't eat anything. So egg stage don't eat anything. Larva, they need the food, which they cannot go outside for the feeding. But the other thing is that the larva has to be fed by the adult workers. Here in the case of pupa, you find this baby bee develops its eyes, legs, wings, and other familiar body parts in pupa stage, and then it comes out to become a adult. So this is what an adult is there, and which comes out from this hexagonal cell by cutting the wax. See here, it started cutting here, and it will come out. So likewise, they have got a very busy life schedule. A small but busy life, only 6 weeks, around 42 to 52 to 60 days, only very small life cycle. But out of that, the 3 weeks they work inside the comb, and remaining 3 weeks they go outside the comb, basically. Worker bee have pollen collecting legs. See now here the bees have collected the pollen grain in their this pollen press. That is on the hind leg, you will find these pollen collecting legs are there, which gives the stir likewise. So next, workers have chewing and lapping type of mouth parts. So they also they can mold the eggs, mold the wax, and which is secreted on her abdomen to build the comb, which she can take the nectar in the mouth also. So likewise, the things are there. So this is I just told you they have what very short life cycles, around 2 months only. Out of that, the first 3 weeks they perform the duty in the home, and afterwards they goes outside to perform the duties. So what are the duties they perform? Let us see in a nutshell. 0 to 4 days, they are called as cleaners bees. After coming out from the pupa, bees has to eat pollens from the hexagonal cells. Also, they must clean the cells. Afterward, the queen lay eggs into that particular cells. So this is where first 4 days duty, we say it's a cleaners bee. In 5 to 9 days, they are called as nurse bees. Why they are called as nurse bees? Because the royal jelly, which is secreted from their glands, is very important for the larval as well as the queen part of the comb. So nurse bees feed the worker larva, and from there they have capacity to that comes out of the queen also. So royal jelly is very nutritious food in the world. Next 10 to 16 days, they are called as the builder bees. So in here, why they are builder bees? Because wax is coming out from the abdomen part of the body, and with this chewing and lapping type of mouth parts, wax is molded to build the comb, hexagonal cells of that. Okay. Then we have 17 to 19 days store manager bees. 3 days they work with it's called as manager bees or store manager bees. So they have got different types of work while doing the they are upstanding the things. Okay. So next is the 2 days they were perform the duty of guard bees. The guard bees, they are the like a, you can say it's like a our guard. Guard keep the colony's inhabitants safe from other predators and intruders, and they attack and they kill. Like even they attack your human being also. Then next, this is the 3 weeks completed. Now the next 3 weeks they have to perform the duty by going to the outside the field, outside the comb and perform their some duties. The first duty is the forager bees duty is the pollination of flowers. So pollination of flower is a very important thing where the you'll find the pollens and nectar of the flowers to prepare the hive. Here, pollens they are taking in their legs part and nectar in their mouth part, and they brings that particular nectar and pollen to the hives that in the box they bring. Okay, so pollen are the main important food for the young ones. Then at the end of their life cycle, they perform the duty for search bees. Search bees means they have to search the food place or food, or we can say food place, exact food place where they are and how long it is. That is also important. So first thing is that where the food is located each day is different, and for the different, even the so there are different directions, you can say east, west, southwest, and according to that, the search bees they perform the duty. And these were worker bees, search bees, we can say. These search bees generally make a dance that is called as waggle dance. This waggle dance is a very perfect dance by which the other worker bees can understand the distance of the flowers and the direction of the flowers. So this is very important thing that each search bees they perform the dance there. This waggle dance is they use the direction, distance, and quality of the source of the food. Okay, and this is the dance they are performing. I can show you one dance which was recorded at my place. Now in the middle, you can see this a small dance. Okay, so this was the dance made by the worker bees by coming early in the morning. Now I have shoot this video. So angle is very much important to find out the food. So what is the angle? That is the food as well as sun. According to that, they make the dance. Now who discovered this? The Mr. Karl von Frisch is the scientist, and he's an Austrian scientist who has awarded the Nobel Prize for this invention. And he has told that they make the dance for their food source, locate the food source. So worker bees, when they goes on the flower, they do the pollination and collecting the nectar and pollens. So let us see, this is one another. Here you can see this flower, we have got lot of worker bees. They are going in there. This is sunflower, and they make the pollination as well as they bring the nectar and pollen from this plant. When they bring the nectar in their mouth, so nectar is something like has a complex sugar. So this complex sugar is again this complex sugar. The different enzymes, like say invertase enzyme, is attacking to this sucrose, which is a complex sugar. So this complex sugar plus invertase enzyme makes some chemical reactions to give the simple sugars, that is levulose and dextrose. And if you do the analysis of the honey, you will find these two types of sugars are on large scale, you'll find it there in the honey. So honey, basically honey is the product made by the worker bees, but most of the people, they feel that this honeybee collect the flower, collect the nectar, honey from the flowers, but it is not like that. Honey is the product of the honeybees. They make it their mouth and again throws out into the cells of that particular comb. So remember always, don't make some complication in your mind that honey is present in the flower, but honey is the prepared by the worker bees. Okay. And there is this only one insect in the world that makes the honey. Honeybee is the only one insect that makes the honey. Nectar has got 80% water, which is reduced to 17%. And this is a very, very tough job. And they are making it by flapping the wings very fast. Also, they remove this type of bubblegum-like structure in their mouth, and which increases the area for evaporation. Increase the area for evaporation, and basically you will find the particular honeycomb, honey drop has got 17% honey, which is produced in their mouth, is regurgitated into the cells. So when the scientists, they have measured, then it was found that the honeybee beats its wings at the rate of 208 to 2074 second. So it comes to 12,480 to 16,820 per minute. So they is very, very fast. You will find this. Now you can just see here one. The wing flapping you can see here. Okay, so they flap the wings very fast. So honey is produced in their mouth, and which is again thrown into the cells. So basically, there are two types of honey produced. One is the honey produced from the one flower, that is unifloral flower, and honey produced from many flowers, that is multifloral flowers. Worker generally goes to the flowers which is near to them. Why? Because they can make more numbers of rounds and their energy is conserved. And that's why you get a uniflower flower, unifloral honey is produced. Like suppose the boxes are kept into the particular tree, whatever it may be, particular tree, so they will get that particular honey into that box. Likewise, in the same type, if you go to different flowers are there present in the same field, then you get a multifloral honey. So there are two types of honey which is getting by for the consumption of us, we can say. So these are the different types of honey which I generally procure. And now this is very important. Honey which is made by the yellow flowers by the honeybees. This yellow flower, workers of this honey, workers of this honeycomb, they store that particular honey into that. The honey which is prepared from yellow flowers has the property of crystallization. Always remember that crystallization is the natural phenomenon of the honey. And it is written even on the each and every bottle of the honey. So it means that sugar, levulose, and dextrose present in the honey gets settled at the bottom of the container. And you will find this a very good source of different type of what is required for our body is there in that sugars. That is levulose and dextrose are this thing. So don't confuse with your sugar with these two type of sugars. These are the simpler sugars, That is the complex sugar. That is very important. Always remember. Okay. And this honey has got a very good source, a very good demand in European and American communities for applying on the chapati or bread, you can say, and directly eat the things. Because different types of different persons from my area, they are in different parts of the European and American continents. They generally says that this type of honey fetches a good price in the European market as well as in American market. So what are the yellow flowers? Sunflower, mustard, tak, dhancha, bitter gourd, sponge gourd, cucumber, snake gourd, and then there are different types of yellow flowers. And from there, we will find this honey called as set honey. Okay, sprayed honey or set honey. The honey which is kept in the pyramid, which is around 3,000 years old, but it is still, you can eat that particular honey. Just wait. Okay. So this type of honey is there in the pyramid, which is still eatable, but it is in the form of a crystal, or you can say crystallization is there, is done by the honey. So in short, in a nutshell, we can say honey is making safer by crystallization of that particular honey. Honey is making safer by crystallization. A very simple like in language. Okay. Now let us see. So there are different colors also. You will find different colors of honey in the market by a special beekeeper, or this honey has got a particular different type of smell also, as well as property also, as well as ingredients also. They are quite differing from each other. So these are the different type of honey which I procure. Now, see what the honeybees gives us. The pollination, right? Pollination. Pollination gives the food of a different kind. You can see here different type of fruits are there, different vegetables are there, different type of oil seeds and legumes are there. These are also different type of plants. All agronomical crops are there. All this is given by the honeybees to us. So shall we have a right to waste the food which is prepared by us? We don't have any right to waste it. So don't waste the food, which is what I want to tell whoever is listening. They can just tell to the other person. So don't waste the food. Food is a very precious thing which is made by the honey and honeybees, basically, and you get the food. Okay. So likewise, these are some of the simple basics I have told you. Now let us see the few innovations. There are different type of innovation going on in the world. You can find out. Honeybees are dying because many reasons, so we must take care of them. This global honeybee population are in decline, putting the world's food supply under pressure. I just told you, if there is no food, there will be no life on this earth. So this is very important. But the new technologies, there are different type of technologies that can be help us to basically, you can see these technologies can help us, the beekeepers. Climate change is one of them. Intensive agriculture is there. Use of pesticides and fungicides in farming is creating a nuisance to our bees, which is very much important for our pollination. Commercial beekeepers in the United States lost 44% of the managed colonies, according to research which was done in 2019 from the University of Maryland. But in our India also, there are certain universities, they are making the such type of research gives the exact cause for this and how to rectify it. So this is one practical things what I want to show you to you. So this is the very clearly written. Honeybees are dying because of many reasons. So we must take care of them. So on 30th January 2019, you will find the 27 hives on one plant, but in the next 3 years, everything is gone. There is no colony on the that particular tree. APIS projects is understanding what goes in the hive, which is a small unit, you can say, which we have to put into the box so that all the details we can record it and we can immediately get the access for that to rectify. So, okay, so this is one APIS project, a simple device there, which is coming. The smart beekeeping, 5 foreign innovative technologies for the development. Like first one is Beamer. Beamer is the company which offers the technology which allows the beekeeper to watch the bees activity inside the beehive in a real mode. So if there is a bees inside that box, and if you put that particular Beamer inside the box, you will find you get all the information for the bees. Okay. Then Apis Protect is also that same type of instrument which it is. Beep it is also an online platform which is allows managing data and providing information about the bee colonies from our place. Then UBs, this is Indian company implements smart ecosystem at the appearance. And last one is the medicinal honey. Medicinal honey, you can get it, but for that, the different type of medicinal plants should be available in the vicinity of the bees. So this is the bee home is a beehive newly designed, we can say beehive. Okay, so that is one important thing. So beehive is a company, bee home is the home they have made. Okay, then beehive is it's like a monitoring the technology for bee pollination. Then there are certain bee stressors from an immunological perspective and strategies to improve the bee health. Okay, so here there is a first one is honey bee immunity is there. Then main causes of honeybee colony losses are there: wormite, nosema, feral pathogen, pesticides, malnutrition, and other causes. So these are the different main causes of honeybee colony loss. The impact of honeybees health when exposed to interaction between environmental and ecological stresses. Okay, so this is what a colony collect disorder disease is there, which gives the problem to our beekeepers. Then strategies to enhance the honeybee immunity. One is the fortified nutrients. See, nutrients are the important thing for all the living beings in the basically the which is real. For those fortified nutrients is there. Then next one is natural products or alternative source should be there. Then these nanomaterials are the novel alternative approaches should be there. And last one is the organization and initiative directors who saving the bees. They should look after all the things properly. Okay. The IOB is a project which is run in April 2030. Now let us. This is the European economy and European Unity funded project. Okay, EU funded project. So there, because of this, you will find. You can find out the what are the inside it is going. In France country, you will find this Eurolab and this ANSYS is there, which is a beekeepers association is there, and the regional agricultural body. You will find national agricultural bodies, France, and lastly, they will find out. So this is all dependency on each other. In Perennia, you'll find Atlantic Tech Transfer Team for Agriculture. So this is one where you will find this atta is the base perineum was formed in April. Okay, lastly, new forces have been developed and trained opportunities featuring guest speakers also have been created. So this is what in the Atma Atta in Perini. This is one European funded project, research project on bees and pollination. It's a European Commission of Director General of Agriculture, Research and Innovations. So this is one scientist life inspiration innovation program. You'll find it is happening. Then we have a growing bee-friendly garden plot. This is very much important. I always tell in my training program, you have to be very, very careful because your plants are giving a very good yield also, but if there is a problem, it will be in problem. So you have to take care. The smart sensors, this you can reward like this and like this, anyone. You can keep into the box, which will give you all the details for the box, whether eggs is queen is surviving or not, what are is this thing age is and all these things. You can find out with this type of small sensors. Then this in Apis carangiodon, this is one honeybee. This is recorded in the Sahyadri mountain range of the area. So this is one important thing. Then recently a new species of endemic polyhouse and named Apis carangiodon has been discovered in the Western Ghats. Okay, and lastly, it was what are the why they are reducing. First one is less knowledge to farmers. Then we have industrial agriculture. Then we have climate change. You can say diseases and pests, which are very much important to control the plants. And lastly, high use of pesticides and herbicides. This should be stopped because if the European community can stop this all type of synthetic pyrethroids and or organophosphorus compound, that is stopped there. But why we don't stop? We can also do some pressure on the government to do the things properly. So this is what I have told you. And each year, 20 May is celebrated as a World Honeybee Day. And this is because of Anton Jonsa, who was from Slovenia. And after retirement, he was there in the home, but fall down and now he's okay. But still, so this is a main important thing. Anton Jonsa's birthday is celebrated as World Honeybee Day. So what we can learn from the honeybees? Honeybees are very small, actually, what we can learn from them. But we can learn cooperation and stubbornness, work with very constantly, then get up early and start their work. For each person, if they are doing like that, they will be successful in their life. And go and bring the pollens and nectar from the plant. Always take care of the hive or grid, you can say. Work till your death point. Don't waste any food, which is very, very precious. This is what we can learn from the bees. Then suppose there are different types of honeycombs in the jungle and caves and then lakes and even in the you can find out in the caves also. So there are different type of honeybees present, but mostly on the top side you find there is a agar mole that is called as Apis dorsata bees, a giant bees, very big bees. Okay. So what we have care we should take. First one is don't wear the dark red and yellow colored dresses. Don't drink and don't use the cigarette. Then don't make noise. If the forest done, don't make any type of dance there. You should not go into the forest in large number. Or like I say, very few numbers should go, not in the large number. After going there, don't throw the stones or wood on the natural colonies, which is there in the nature. Take any known person while going to forest and flashlight should not be used for the taking the photo. So this is what a small care should be taken. So how when I study, I use this type of reference books, reference magazines. One is from Australia and New Zealand, that is the Beekeeper. Then there is one American Bee Journal, which I am the subscriber for all these three types of magazines, as well as Ontario Bee Journal, which is from Canada. So I'm getting three types of journals, basically. One is from the Australia, one is from America, and last one is from UK. Canada. And I'm trying to get the even UK magazine till now not received, but let us see. So this is what important thing you should take. You should study properly so that you will get the knowledge. So this is what my presentation, small presentation for about around 45 minutes, 40 minutes, you can say. So if you have any questions, you can ask me and I will try to answer your this thing. Domenico?
Yes, I'm here. Thank you very much,
Yeah.
Dr. Dumbre.
Yeah.
Thank you for your, it's amazing always to listen to you and we learn always new things. Thank you very much for your presentation. So I don't know if there are questions for Dr. Dumbre, comments or...
Yeah, please.
We have still almost 15 minutes if you want for interactions. So please.
Yeah.
You can raise your hand or you can write in the chat.
Yeah, write in the chat. They can write in the chat.
Okay, we are recording the session so we can let available also to the participants. So no worries on that.
Yeah. They can raise the hand so that we can give the chance to ask the questions.
Okay. So any question, comments? Don't be shy.
Hello.
Yes, please.
I am from Nagpur, Maharashtra,
Okay.
India. I am a chartered accountant by profession, but at the same time, I am having a small agricultural land where I have been growing oranges.
Okay.
Wanted to know whether this beekeeping project would be helpful for the production of growing of oranges. One thing.
Yes, sir.
Secondly,
Okay.
I would like to understand. Now, there are so many videos which are available on YouTube in which they have been showing that the flow hives are available in foreign countries.
Exactly.
Whether those flow hives are available in India and whether those are useful to use them in India.
First, I will explain you the first question. The first question was regarding your these oranges and all these things. Yeah. See, in the oranges, if you see early in the morning, there are plenty of bees. They are making the pollination and that's why you are getting the oranges. Okay, one thing.
Right.
So bees are very much important for getting the oranges as well as any type of fruit. So this is first question. Second question you are asking me regarding the bee flow, that is flow hive, flow of honey which is getting into the directly into the bottle. But that we have tried in the Pune region. We have brought the hive from the America, and we tried it here. But what happened now? The species which is in our India, that is our Syriana indica or Semelifera, is not fitted with the, is not giving us correct, which is not a particular species, I will say, for that particular hive. So that hive needs a special kind of a space, bees, which they produce the honey. So that I have tried it in the 2019 only, but after 1 year this thing experiment, we stopped it.
Okay.
Okay. So
Thank
it is
you.
not getting actually. Okay. Anyone?
Thank you. Your presentation is very useful. The only
Okay.
thing is I
Sir,
joined the meeting little late. So is it
okay.
possible for you to share your presentation through the email?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Because the first part,
Sir,
5-10
my
minutes I lost.
yeah, I will give you my number. Okay.
Okay.
In the chat box, you take down it and call me afterwards. Okay.
Okay.
Please.
Okay.
Hello,
Thank
sir.
you.
This is my yes.
Hello, myself Bharat
Yes.
Sarode. Sir,
Sarodi.
my question is about pure honey. So we consider if moisture percentage is less than 20% is present in honey. So we consider this as a pure honey. So why we
Right.
not consider more than more than 20% moisture is present in honey? Why we not consider this as a pure honey?
See what happened now. If the moisture percentage is more than 20% in the honey, that creates the problem in their store. If you store it, then that will be having certain type of say, it's not good for this thing. It gives a smell, bad smell, and some fungus is growing inside, and there will be a problem for that. So we don't consider that honey as a pure honey. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Anyone?
Any other?
Yeah.
You have time for one other two questions?
Is there any questions in the chat?
No, actually, I have a question. So this is related to, for example, the air pollution. So how in your experience, if you ever experienced that eventually air pollution in a way altered or interact with the production of honey, and how we can, for example, recognize from the honey if there is some pollution or something is wrong into the product.
Yeah. See, if the pollution is there, that honey becomes a non-useful honey, you can say. If there is a certain type of pollution, like say different types of dust particles, then this different type of wax particles and all these things, it goes into the honey. That honey doesn't be safe for our consumption, as well as that honey you can't store it for long period also. So honey should be a pure one to keep it for our long life. Okay. So
Thank you.
pollution is one of the big trouble to our bees also. I have just shown in my presentation. There is a big problem for our bees because of the pollution. Because of our pollution, we get different kinds of problems, and if the bees in a certain area, if you find the bees got some less numbers, immediately different type of intruders, they attack our hives.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much. There is a
Okay.
question in chat, how we can produce different flavors.
We don't produce any type of different flavors here. The honeybee, which I just told you, the honeybee boxes, if you keep in that particular type of a flower field, then that type of honey is produced by the bees in the box. Suppose there is a different, say, 5 hectares of jamun trees is there, jambul trees there. These jamun trees are in the flowering stage right now. And if you keep the boxes there, you will get that particular honey, which is of a jamun honey. Suppose there are, say, sunflower field is there, and if you keep the boxes there inside the sunflower field, you will get the sunflower honey. So likewise, different type of honey is produced by the bees, not by the man. Okay, Mr. Naneshwar. Okay. Then there is one, I am from Ethiopia, how we can link with the institute, because Ethiopia have a bee-rich countries. Muhammad Musa is asking this question. Muhammad Musa, I will tell you to take my number and contact me on my number. I will again I will put in chat box with my this thing, email ID also I will put, and email ID is my email is.
Hello. Okay, I have seen your number. No problem. I will contact you through the
Yeah, this
WhatsApp.
yeah, WhatsApp also email ID also I have given to you.
Okay, no problem. I will share information through email.
Okay.
You can contact me at any time.
No problem.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, dears.
Okay.
Thank you very much. I think that now we are going to the end of the webinar. If you have any question, please, Dr. Dumbre, I think that has left the contact in chat. Feel free to contact him, and also eventually, if you need, you can contact us. I will send you our email.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. I have one question.
Yeah.
Can I
Hello.
ask?
Yes.
Yeah,
Very
please.
quickly.
The thing is, these oranges, they have 2 seasons, flowering seasons in a year.
Okay.
So
Okay.
besides that, to maintain these bees, what product or what crop you should have in your agriculture farm? That's what I wanted to.
Yeah, see, there are different type of flowers, like say sunflower is there, mustard is there, carrot is there, even the radish is there. Then some of the say weeds are also important. Then you can just plant there some roses, miniature roses. You can put it some. Then we can have some different type of plants, say giving each day, like ice cream creeper is there. So you can plant these type of plants in your area so that the bees can sustain.
Okay. Thank
And
you very
in
much, dear.
2 acres, and in 2 acres of land, there are about 200 trees. So how many
200
boxes
trees.
you prescribe?
It is, they are, see, it is said that for 1 acre, you can put the 5 boxes. So for 2 acres, you can put the 10 boxes.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We are like going to finish our hour together with the Hemantkumar Dumbre and with all of us. Thank you very much, Dr. Dumbre, for your amazing lesson again. I really thank and I'm glad that you are part of this community, because you are teaching us a lot of things. And thank you for everyone that has joined and interact. We will share with you the presentation and the slide. And for any question, feel free to contact us. Okay. Thank you very much again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have a nice day.
Anybody can contact me at any time. No question.
Great. Thank you. See you on the next webinar. We will get the communication about that. Bye.
Yeah. Bye. Bye.